her. Danmark har i de seneste dage været udsat for hybride angreb. Droner er set flere steder ved kritisk infrastruktur, militært og civilt. Det er angreb, som vi må forvente, der kan komme flere af. Og det er angreb, som har vist sårbarhed. Og det er angreb, der har til formål og utryghed, splittelse. Det er angreb, der skal ryste os som mennesker og som sammen. Den ene gang, der kan det være droner. En anden gang kan det være cyberangreb. Det kan være det, vi kalder disinformation. Det kan være påvirkning af valghandlinger, konspirationsteorier, læser. Men uanset hvilken metode vi kommer til at se, så er det det samme. Man ønsker at destabilisere vores samfund, og man ønsker, at vi ikke længere skal have tillid til os.
But if it's a origin, would they come out and tell you, or would they just like give out a statement like this one? If they know, that's what I mean. If they know, it's not Russian, it's not Chinese, it's none of that. Because when it happened in New Jersey, it was worldwide, everywhere.
Right.
But they always come short to mention that point. Like,
good point.
It was in New Jersey, but it was in Great Britain, it was in Kazakhstan, it was all over the globe. So, if they know that it's alien origin, are they going to come clean and say it? They're going to be forced to, then 3 Atlas get here and be like, oh,
it's gonna crash.
Yeah.
There is another possibility, which, maybe these things are alien craft, but a group of aliens that haven't been here before. Because
Okay, now that you're here, smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you. All right.
All right, mister.
All right. So
here we are.
Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's
right
do
away.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This stuff's getting closer to us, isn't it? With all these little things buzzing around in the sky. Before it was out there. Now it's next door.
They're back.
They're back. Yeah. They're here. I've seen 2 in the last 2 weeks.
Here in Sweden?
In Vanda, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drones or?
I didn't know what they were. I think I told you about the first one. It looked like a big round light moving quite fast. But I thought, here's a plane. And what? No, planes don't have big round lights moving sideways. And then it disappeared. Boop. And then about 2 nights ago, I saw something similar. I'm outside quite a lot, staring at stars. So it's not really surprising I see things. And I don't know if these were the proverbial drones that are now plaguing Norway and Denmark. But there was something unexplainable.
The footage that I saw is kind of identical to all those New Jersey
I've seen the
weird shape, like plane or or drones or orbs. You want to check it out? You want to see some of them?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I have looked at some, but it'd be good to look at some more. What I thought was interesting was that the ones over Copenhagen Airport, they could not see on the radar, but they could see them visually.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So the Prime Minister in Denmark came out and talked about it.
Yeah,
I
was the Prime Minister. I'm sure that she had some stuff to say. Yeah.
Yeah, Danish Prime Minister just says mystery drones. It's in Danish, but it has a subtitle under it, so...
I de seneste dage været udsat for hybride angreb. Droner er set flere steder.
That's what I saw, pretty much.
Militært og civilt.
Big round light like
det er
that.
angreb, som vi må forvente, der kan komme flere af. Og det er angreb, som har vist sårbarheder.
Not that.
Og det er angreb, der har til formål.
Yeah, I know. It looks so weird, right? Okay, it gets weirder, I can tell you that.
I believe it.
It's one of them is it looks like an airplane, but it has like weird lights, lines of lights on it. Right, let's see.
Skabe utryghed og splittelse. Det er angreb, der skal ryste os som mennesker og som samfund. Jeg forstår godt, at situationen rejser mange spørgsmål. Hvorfor er dronerne ikke blevet skudt ned, og hvorfor blev de ikke opdaget tidligere? Og der kommer et tidspunkt, hvor vi må kigge tilbage i de seneste dages hændelser og lære af dem. Men her og nu har vi som...
One thing I love about European countries and people in power, in governments, they're more transparent and they don't bullshit. They say if they don't know, they don't know. And they don't play like, oh, we don't know what they are, but we're going to give you, it's like playing with people's mind. They say that they don't know what they are.
Yeah.
The anti-drone weapon they have, it doesn't work on them. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the radar. And they say it can be whatever. It can be PSYOP. It can be from Russia. It can be whatever. We don't know. And one thing that we know is like trying to divide people.
Yes.
To these groups like,
Yes.
conspiracy or whatever. It says like, let's just unite. So we're working on it. We want to figure it out, and we will be transparent with you.
Yes. And I want to jump in here and give my slightly humble opinion on this, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think for 2 seconds it is alien craft. I think it is humans using alien technology, maybe, or certainly technology that we ordinary people don't know about. But I don't think any alien nations would want to divide. It's just not in their nature. They're there to support us and help us in our mission here on Earth to live and do well.
Well, it has nothing to do with aliens. Even if it's aliens, it's human reaction that they divide and divide the groups.
Sure.
Like, the end of time. Alien. Russian. They just pick sides and make teams and groups and
we
fight
do it
each other over.
It's true.
So it's like it's not their fault, even if it's alien origin.
But the next thing I want to say, sure, I'm with you. But the next thing I want to say too is, what would aliens have to gain from buzzing around airports? And you don't have to answer that. But most of the sightings that I know about have some connection to nuclear energy or nuclear power or nuclear weapons, and as far as I know, there's not very much nuclear going on at Copenhagen Airport or Oslo's airport. They've had them there too. So I'm really, really skeptical that it's anything other than humans with some fancy technology. That's it.
What are they doing? A scanning to see like how advanced Denmark and Norway are, or like what are they doing? What would be the point if it's the origin of it is human? And
I think it's humans trying to disrupt the balance of power
in Denmark and Norway.
Well, in Europe, I doubt if it's specifically just for those two countries. Maybe we will see similar things in other European countries too. I think it's some humans trying to stir trouble so that it's either will make us think it's Russia, or maybe it is Russia. I doubt it very much, but I feel it's humans stirring up shit.
Do you think they're doing something to humans? Like some type of frequency, or
no,
sending some type of wave energy form?
I don't know more than anyone else, Marnie, but I doubt it.
Why do they have to fly so close? Like they're literally
to piss humans off.
Mission complete.
Yeah. I just think it's a disruptive thing that is happening by humans that want to disrupt and maybe distract attention from something else. That's a possibility.
What was happening in Denmark that needs to be?
Nothing, but maybe...
she said it herself. Like you say, it can be PSYOP, it can be holographic, whatever. You want to hear what she has to say? Yeah, let's listen to her
some more.
It's a long one, but...
let's do it.
We can just skip some parts of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Regeringen og myndigheder en altoverskyggende opgave, og det er at passe på Danmark.
Do you understand Danish? I understand some.
Yeah, she's okay. I understand a good amount of her.
Og gøre os i stand til bedre at imødegå de hybride angreb så hurtigt som muligt. Og hvor er vi nu?
Hvor er vi nu?
Where are we now? Yeah.
That I understand.
That was good.
Yeah, Swedish.
Yeah, she's got a
For
good
det første
dialect.
så har myndighederne hævet beredskabet, og de forbereder sig på forskellige scenarier. Det betyder blandt andet, at både forsvaret og politiet vil være mere til stede med antidronekapaciteter.
Will be more present with anti-drone capabilities around critical area, probably.
Omkring kritisk infrastruktur i den kommende tid.
Infrastructures.
Samtidig er myndighederne i tæt kontakt med vores allierede med henblik på hurtigt at styrke vores egne danske kapaciteter til at kunne opdage og til at kunne nedkæmpe droner. For det andet så har myndighederne mandat til, at fjendtlige droner kan tages ned. Men det er selvfølgelig de ansvarlige myndigheder, der skal foretage den operative vurdering i den konkrete situation, herunder af de konkrete sikkerhedsrisici. Og for det tredje så har jeg over de seneste dage været i kontakt med en række af mine europæiske kolleger. Jeg har talt med den tyske kansler, den britiske premierminister, statsministerne i vores nabolande, Sverige og Norge, og med den finske præsident. Ligesom jeg har været i tæt dialog med NATO's general.
See, this one looks like an orb.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw, dude. Both times. About that size, moving along quite fast, and then poof, gone. I just thought it was a landing light first, but then it was, hang on, landing lights don't move sideways. Because, I mean, that could be a landing light if the plane was coming straight at us and was quite close. Hey, but
Even if it's quite close, you will see like red
yeah, you
blinking
would. You would
lights
see the blinkers.
on the
There
wings.
were no
Yeah.
blinking lights.
No.
So, well, we've had 2 over Founder. There you go.
Og vi er nu fra dansk side i tæt dialog med NATO-allierede om, hvordan de i den aktuelle situation kan bistå Danmark, så vi kan beskytte og forsvare vores luftrum. De hybride angreb har ikke kun ramt Danmark. Der har for nyligt også været hændelser i både Polen, Estland.
So there have been recent incidents like this in Poland, Estonia, Romania, Sweden, as you mentioned.
How interesting that I didn't know about. I knew about Estonia, but I didn't know about Romania and Poland. Just if we stop there a minute, there have been. I wonder if these are the same drone sightings that were accused of being Russian drones over Poland. Or was that something different? That was a couple of weeks ago.
Well, this is recent, and I don't think they identify these drones as the Russian drones, but those probably were they were easy to identify that they're Russians.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
I don't think Poland came out and said these drones are from Russia.
Okay.
So it's 2 different things, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
There's drone activity there. There we go. From wherever.
Hybridkrig er ikke en krig i sådan traditionel forstand. Hybride angreb skal forvirre os. De skal gøre os usikre. Og det er fra en fej fjende, som ikke tør give sig til kende. Den ene gang, der kan det være droner. En anden gang kan det være cyberangreb. Det kan være det, vi kalder disinformation. Det kan være påvirkning af valghandlinger, konspirationsteorier, man læser.
Is there going to be an election in Denmark soon?
I have no idea.
It's going to be here within 1 year.
Okay.
Less than a year. So probably but I love it that they are transparent. They come out and say all
Brilliant.
these possibilities. They don't know. We
Yes.
don't know. We're working on
Yeah.
it. It's not like, we will let you know.
Yeah. You can tell she doesn't have a hidden agenda that we can see. That's very good. Bravo, lady.
She's a great actress.
Yeah. I doubt it. But yeah.
På nettet. Men uanset hvilken metode vi kommer til at se, så er formålet det samme. Man ønsker at destabilisere vores samfund, og man ønsker, at vi ikke længere skal have tillid til vores myndigheder. Og alt sammen så understreger de, at sikkerhedstruslen mod Europa er alvorlig, og den er reel. Det er derfor, vi igennem de seneste år har været i gang med en massiv oprustning af vores eget danske forsvar. Det er i øvrigt også derfor, vi bliver ved med at støtte Ukraine, som jeg tror kan hjælpe os i den her situation. Fordi hvis der er nogen, der har forstand på at bekæmpe droner, så er det vores venner i Ukraine, og derfor er vi selvfølgelig også nu i dialog med dem. Jeg er også nødt til at sige, at det tager tid at genoprette dansk forsvar. Det beder jeg ikke om tålmodighed med, fordi den har jeg i virkeligheden ikke selv. Mm-hmm. Men vi har travlt. Og jeg beder om forståelse for, at selvom vi har det, så kan det trods alt ikke lade sig gøre, hverken fra den ene dag til den anden, eller fra det ene år til det andet. Og jeg er også nødt til at sige, og det her er særligt til nogle af partierne i Folketinget, at målet med hybride angreb, det er ikke kun at teste vores myndigheder eller vores beredskab.
Why the fuck are they calling them hybrids?
I've no idea.
What hybrids with what?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard
drones
that before.
and alien technology. No, but seriously, what do they? Why? Like, okay.
Well, I haven't heard that before this time now. But
yeah, she's repeatedly calling it hybrid attack. Hybrid with what? What with what?
Well, maybe there are different types of drones. That's possible.
Yeah, okay, you can say different type of drones.
So a hybrid attack means a mix of things attacking, but it's an unusual use of that word.
Yeah, pretty strange, I would say.
Yeah, because she's saying that attacks are hybrid.
She's saying it like it's been a known concept, hybrid. And hybrid, maybe it's not a known concept for me.
I'm a hybrid. I'm a hybrid in one sense that I'm part European and part Polynesian. That's really what hybrid means, a mix of something.
Are they trying to implicate that it's hybrid between China and Russia? Chinese and Russian drones, hybrid attacks.
For me, it has to mean something in the actual vehicles that are there, the actual drones.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hybrids, electricity, and
if she's using the word
diesel,
correctly.
that's hybrid.
Yeah.
But to say hybrid, what do you mean? Like, or did you identify some of them, or like some of them are unidentified? That's what you call hybrid, or?
Good question. But that, to me, what my interpretation is that maybe there are different sorts of so-called drones, and so it's a mix of different types of vehicles. That's, I guess that's the correct usage of the word, but it's pretty strange.
Yeah. All right, should we, let's see how long it left. Okay, yeah, we can listen a little more. And then I'm going to show you the footage of that drone that I'm talking about.
Yeah, thanks.
It looks like an airplane. Yeah.
Det er som sagt også at se, hvordan reagerer vi som samfund, og hvordan reagerer vi politisk. Vi skal være på vagt, og hvis der er noget, der ikke fungerer, så skal det selvfølgelig rettes op. Det er vi i gang med. Men vi skal altså også bevare roen. Tiden er ikke til hurtige meldinger, eller politisk overbud, eller mistillidserklæringer til myndigheder eller til politiet. Fordi der er ikke nogen ansvarlige politikere, der vil kunne garantere den danske befolkning, at vi helt kan undgå hybride angreb. Det kan man i øvrigt ikke i noget land. Og det er nok snarere lige præcis omvendt, faktisk. At vi kommer til at se mere sabotage, flere hackerangreb, endnu flere droner, søkabler, der ødelægges, direkte angreb ind i europæiske demokratier, som vi aktuelt ser det i det lille land Moldova. At Danmark og Europa er under mere voldsomme og hyppige hybride angreb, det betragter jeg som en ny virkelighed. I næste uge der mødes alle Europas stats- og regeringschefer her i København. Vi skal diskutere europæisk forsvar og sikkerhed, herunder etablering af en egentlig dronemur. Med andre ord, Europa skal ruste sig, og vi skal opruste. Og vi skal aldrig lade os true, for sådan kan vi ikke være danskere, og sådan kan vi heller ikke være europæere. I de her timer og dage, der er vi meget vel i det, man kan kalde sådan den indledende fase i den umiddelbare krisehåndtering. Det har vi prøvet før i andre situationer. Og jeg har også sagt det, jeg siger nu før. at i enhver håndtering af en svær krise, der er der en risiko for, at man kommer til at begå fejl. Og det er ikke altid, at vi hurtigt kan give gode svar på de spørgsmål, der løbende vil opstå. Men som regering, der vil vi altså bestræbe os på at fortælle offentligheden det, vi kan. Det samme vil myndighederne. Selvfølgelig med en omtanke. Nemlig, at dem, der vil os det ondt, de lytter med på alle diskussioner, vi har med hinanden. Og selvom myndighederne ikke kan konkludere, hvem der står bag de hybride angreb mod vores lufthavne og anden kritisk infrastruktur, så kan vi i hvert fald konstatere, at der primært er ét land, der udgør en trussel for Europas sikkerhed, og det er Rusland. Og derfor til sidst en vigtig pointe.
We cannot say what country it is, but
No.
there is only one country that are against European country, and it's Russia. It's like, you just said it then.
Or maybe there's
playing
another country that wants us to
Are you
think
doing
it's
the
Russia.
wordplay? Yeah, exactly. What if it's USA? Then they try to make you creep out, so you give up Greenland, so US protect you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
If you want to speculate, why not?
I really wish they would just shoot some of these things down so we can see what the
I
hell
think they
are.
tried. They couldn't succeed. They tried to shoot them down. It didn't work. I'm
Then-
not sure, but I think I've heard it somewhere.
If that's true, then it's definitely unknown technology to us. Or
Hybrid. It's known
Oh, it's
hybrid.
hybrid. Oh. Or maybe that's what she
hybrid.
means. Hybrid human alien. Shall we look at the...
Yeah, the footage. All right.
By the way, I personally have no question that at least the Americans have done that. I mean, they've said themselves that they have technology from other worlds, and probably Russians, Chinese, and who knows who else. I don't think that's really any big surprise. But if that's so, this is the first time that, well, one of the really obvious times that we are seeing it in action.
True. All right. This one. Look at this fucking thing.
What?
Possible UAP sighting over Aalborg Airport, Denmark, September 25th.
What's the pointy
2025.
things in the middle?
No idea. It looks like airplane from the lights, if you want to, But
Well, the red and green ones, maybe. I'm not sure if they're in the right order. I can't remember which
yeah,
side.
but these light,
Yeah, that's
blue
what I mean.
lights, yeah.
That was pretty weird, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like that.
Well, I've seen very similar thing in New Jersey footage when it came out.
Yes, but I mean myself, I haven't seen anything live.
No, I don't think anything is
No.
like. If it was similar aircrafts, they could have identified like, okay, this is this type of aircraft with these lights and measurements and everything.
When in the last round, nearly exactly a year ago, somewhere in that time, I did see two other strange things in the sky over Vamdør, but it wasn't that. It was a red light that was stationary first and then moved in a triangle shape extremely fast, and a very big triangle, and then disappeared. And I saw a similar thing a couple of times doing that. But it wasn't any of these droney things like we've seen here.
But if it's UFO, unidentified flying out, it is UFO. But if it's alien origin, would they come out and tell you, or would they just like give out a statement like this one? If they know, that's what I mean. If they know, oh, fuck, it's not Russian, it's not Chinese, it's none of that, no countries. It's like, because when it happened in New Jersey, it was worldwide, everywhere.
Right.
But
Yeah.
they always come short to
Yes.
mention that point. Like,
Yeah, good point.
yeah, it was in New Jersey, but it was in Great Britain. It was in,
Yeah.
I don't know, Kazakhstan. It was all over the globe. So what I'm trying to think is that, are they going to come, if they know that is alien origin, are they going to come clean and say it?
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be forced to when 3i Atlas get here, and they're like, whoa, mothership.
It's gonna crash.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt if, for example, the Danish authorities know what these things are. But
No, they said it. They don't know.
no,
so,
no,
yeah.
and I believe them. But
You do.
I do.
I don't.
I choose to believe the Danes. They're our neighbours, and they seem to be very good and honest, and they haven't done us any harm for many hundreds of years. So I do believe them.
No, I don't
yes.
think it's up to them because they have to disclose if they know the
Yeah.
origin of it and they
Yeah.
know for fact this alien origin. They have to disclose it to the public, and it's not like they can just talk about it in their home country. It's gonna go worldwide,
Yes.
so they're not allowed to.
They're sure.
I'm sure they're nice and dandy people with good intention in their hearts, but they're not allowed probably if they know.
That's
That's
quite
the
possible too.
scenario.
Yes.
Mm.
There is another possibility, which I don't believe, but I will want to name it because it's in my head. And that is that, okay, maybe these things are alien craft, but a group of aliens that haven't been here before. Because we, up until last year, haven't really experienced any sightings like these in the quantity or in the type. And then when I say that, we can look back, hundreds of years and see paintings of other alien craft, but none of them are like what is happening now. This is new.
Well, throughout history, they upgraded their form. Like they appear with different forms and different shapes in different times.
Well, that's a possibility.
Different eras.
But there are visual records of them, at least back in the 50s.
Yeah, but let's just put it in practice. If the same vehicle appears in the night sky, like the one with 5 lights, in 200 BC, how would that person that lives in that era describe it? Probably that person will describe it as a wheels of fire in the sky.
Exactly.
So that's not
which they did.
Yeah, exactly. That's a depiction that they even drew or whatever. So
wheels within the wheels.
Yeah,
says Ezekiel, if I remember rightly.
Yeah. So that's one thing. Like we have a concept in our mind, like okay, this is how drones look like. This is how airplanes look like. But they didn't have it. So
no.
They were just describing with whatever knowledge and grasp they have in okay, it's wheel and fire. These lights are fire because they didn't have lights.
No.
So these are wheels with fire that is in the sky. And that's how we think like they literally saw wheels in fire in the sky.
Yeah. And fair enough. I'm thinking specifically of 1 or 2 Renaissance paintings where they clearly show spaceships and they look like the traditional cigar saucer shape, sort of an oval silver.
Let me put it up here. Renaissance UFO painting.
Oh, yeah. I forget we have this resource. That's fantastic. It's one of those holy ones with the fat Jesus and the mama holding.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Yeah, look here.
Let's see how big we can get. Yeah, this one.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we up until recently have considered a UFO, isn't it? Yeah, kind of saucery, roundish, cigar-y. Can we make it bigger, do you think?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking for the viewers, to be able to, won't look much for them. Oh, you can, yeah, here's some more. That one I've never seen before. That one you've got the arrow on.
This one, I don't think it's
I don't think that's real.
No.
That's made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's AI. But
Renaissance painting with UFO, classical art meets UFO. No,
that's blah blah.
That's not.
But this Madonna one, that's been around for long since before AI.
Okay, let me just here.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's not very clear, but I've seen better photographs of the painting, and it's quite obviously.
It's a flying aircraft anyway.
Yes.
It cannot be fucking rock or something.
In the 1400s,
and
1500s.
there is a guy standing here looking at it. So.
Oh, what the hell is that, man?
Bro, it's like the first conspiracy theorist recorded in the history.
A flying wagon.
They're coming for our crops.
Yeah. Oh. So there you have it. That does not that picture is nothing like what we're seeing over Copenhagen just now. That's my point.
Yeah, no.
I have seen.
Oh, this one is like magnify it.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I forgot about the spiky bits coming out. Yeah, I guess that's lights coming out, emanating. Oh, and this one too. I think that's real.
Yeah.
I think so. I can't remember the story of that.
Oh, this is real. I know. This is a real painting.
Yeah, absolutely.
It says, "Baby Jesus visited by aliens from outer space."
Well, that's another matter, but yeah, we don't need to go there now. But
interesting, right?
Yes, it really is. I mean, I know people are nervous and like the Prime Minister's upset and all that, but and it's annoying if you want to fly somewhere because I know Copenhagen Airport has been closed quite a bit because of this. But I think it's quite exciting because it's unknown technology, and if what you say is true that they can't shoot them down, that makes it even more interesting. I don't think anything bad's going to happen from them. Look at New Jersey. What happened there? Nothing. People just got all woo-wooed up and then they stopped.
Yeah.
And probably the same will happen in Europe too. Bit disappointing, really, but in a way, I'm glad nothing happens.
All right. Let's move on a new update on King Panama. That gooey venom-like creatures that
it's really
fall
weird.
From the sky with the meteor. Well, this guy, I started to doubt him.
Okay.
I thought it was just authentic and he found something and whatever before. But now, in one of the latest video, he released that goo into the water. Here, if you see.
You mean into the open water?
No, he found like some type of weird, what do you call that? Okay, I'm going to show you where it is. It's like, I don't know, pile of water.
But outside in the nature.
Yeah.
That's pretty irresponsible if it is alien life. What a dumb cluck.
Yeah.
Is that him? The one you're talking about? Okay.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yo escogí este lugar porque yo sé que aquí estará seguro.
Quite honestly, mister, if this was real alien life, I think the authorities would have jumped on him and he'd be gone. I mean, how often does...
Well, he's in Panama, so I don't know how it is in that.
So what?
I don't know if authorities give a shit there.
Yeah, but you'd get CIA or whoever, those guys onto him. in
I
90,
see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
So I am really skeptical that it's real.
Well, look at it now that it released it in the water. I start to swim like yeah. All right, then there is a guy that tried to interview him. I have a short part of the interview that he just says like, "Oh yeah, I didn't want any fame. I didn't want to be recognized or like my name gets out." But
Why is he showing us this then?
yeah, it's hard. It's on the nose, right? It's like, oh, you didn't want to get your name out, and then you put it in your personal account. Even if you weren't trying to show yourself and you put it in your personal account, everybody can connect the dots that it's you. So, but okay, let's just hear like a short. It's a short interview.
Sure.
Are you a filmmaker or an entertainer? What do you do for work? Because a lot of people think that this was fake and that you are a filmmaker. Can you tell people what you do?
¿Qué trabajo es el que tú tienes? ¿Qué es lo que tú haces?
Do you speak Spanish?
No.
Not that you know of.
Para ganar tu dinero como profesión. ¿Tú haces películas? ¿Eres un entretenedor? ¿O qué haces? ¿Estás involucrado en películas? Porque mucha gente cree que esto es falso y que no es verdadero.
By the way, professional interviewer, like sitting in the car having the blinkers on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Suficiente fue que se escapara en los medios mi verdadero nombre y ya fue tarde. También no, de esa parte de mi vida privada, lo que hago o lo que estudié, nunca quiero, ojalá que no salga a la luz. Y así como aparecí en internet, de desaparecer poco a poco. Y ya eso sería lo último, ya me tengo que retirar porque de verdad trabajo, soy un humano normal y ya me tengo que retirar del trabajo y creo que ya voy a tarde. Así que desde Panamá, saludos a todos y los quiero mucho. Y Mr. President.
Mm.
Ok, pues muchas gracias. Ay, ¿qué era lo que ya se me olvidó lo que dijiste? ¿Con qué comenzaste? Con la pregunta, ¿cuál fue what was the question that you asked him?
De que no voy a dar
I asked him
yes.
is he a
I got it.
filmmaker? Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. Okay, pues lo que pasa es que como yo no quería que mi nombre saliera a la luz, I didn't want my name to come out. But unfortunately, everything was so quick that my name did come out. Just as quickly as I have come on the internet and this has happened, I hope that little by little I disappear from the internet at some point. So no, I will not divulge what my line of work is. I want to keep my life private. All I can say is that I'm not a filmmaker or an actor. And as a matter of fact, I have to say goodbye now. I cannot stay any longer. I told you before we started that I have to get to my job, which is the job that
I guess he just got himself out of this interview somehow. Was like, oh, get too personal. He's gonna ask me hard questions. So, but I checked his account and he's putting out videos on this goo and has it in the locked somewhere.
Okay.
It's like, okay. I'm not sure. We will see.
We'll see.
I'm very skeptical.
And then if it is real, maybe it'll make the world a better place. Maybe that thing eats plastic.
Yeah, plastic. Yeah.
Oh, well. You never know.
Yeah, who knows?
What's next?
We talk about Jeffrey Misheloff, right? The guy that has the new Thinking Aloud channel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's been at it in parapsychology and interviews so many interesting characters from different lane of science, astrology, psychology, and it's all on the fringe side of like ideas that are not acceptable by mainstream media and whatever. Here, he interviews a guy that is respected scholar, and he died like mysteriously 3 days after this interview.
Oh,
3 or 4 days.
okay.
So,
Oh dear.
let's check him out.
What you're suggesting here is something I think if I can read into what you're saying, it has implications for science and for the scientific community.
We're locked in this apparently solid, substantive reality. The universe has many, many levels of reality. We just haven't accessed the level that shows us how profound and magical that reality is. What I'd like to do next is I'm working on a book that is the practical application of this holographic idea in all of its various phases. We've got to understand that we have this enormous capability, but our conscious mind feeds it all kinds of things unwittingly and gives it all kinds of mistaken directions. And I want to write a book that really deals with all these things on all kinds of levels, saying, here are the practical applications, how it ways that you don't have to deal with the very sort of heady space-time aspects of these things.
Right after making that statement on TV, he died in a very strange way. His name is Michael Talbot, an independent researcher who had decoded reality, or...
Michael Talbot.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay, the reason I play this one, because like we just see these weird objects, or like, you know, from Renaissance painting to Copenhagen, Denmark right now.
Yeah.
And we try to make sense out of it, like, you know, identify the origin of it, or where does it come from, what's the purpose, whatever. But what if it's just like another layer of reality interfering or interacting with our reality?
It's a good connection, absolutely.
I don't know, it's very out there, but it can be a possibility.
It's a definite possibility.
At least UFOs or like these sightings or abductions, all this stuff can be like they're like kind of mixed with our reality. That's why it's like they can appear and disappear, and they have more like room to maneuver than we do.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that is really interesting. Why didn't I think of that? Good on
I think you mentioned it before, but not in the
not in this context.
These wars,
Because my experience of dimensions, that one aspect of them, it is there are endless copies of us, endless parallel dimensions.
Closer to the microphone,
which are not exactly identical, but quite similar. So that, why not? Maybe we just got a little bit of a blurry mix between a couple of them, where their technologies are not really quite like ours, but close.
I'm sure some of them is intentional. They want to be, want to appear in our reality, and they wanted to probably have a mission or something.
I am sure probably all of them are intentional from some source.
I don't think crashing is intentional.
No, I don't mean that.
But some interpreted it that way. Some say like these are donation.
Yes.
These vehicles are donation from.
Right, yeah. But I mean, like the ones over Copenhagen, I think someone has put them there with intention. Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's what the intention is, what we don't know. The craft are real. There's no question. There they are. Yeah.
True. Let's see what our guy says here.
Yeah, thanks.
Rest in peace, bro. He didn't get the chance to write that book.
Oh,
it would be a great book, huh? Best-selling.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I don't know how he died, though. Mysterious death.
It doesn't say here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Something most people were never supposed to know. He passed away suddenly, and his ideas...
Age 38. Same age as me right now.
Oh, wow. And he's born in my year, too.
53.
Yeah, I was born in 53.
So it's weird.
I'm not gonna die.
But it's born on the same day, same year as you
and your age.
Has something to do.
Oh my goodness.
Numerology, bro. Numerology.
Yeah.
This forced many scientists to question what they thought they knew. Talbot's central claim was bold. This world isn't the only one. There are parallel realities happening at the same time.
Yes.
But we can't normally see them. By the late 20th century, quantum mechanics had already exposed cracks in the traditional view of an objective universe. The double-slit experiment revealed that particles behave differently when observed, suggesting that the observer is not outside the system, but part of it. Rather than dismissing this as an anomaly, Talbot treated it as the foundation of understanding existence.
Reality in a hologram can manifest in two ways, as a concrete image or as this sort of indecipherable blur of energy. An analogy to this is kind of when you're watching Johnny Carson new television set, that's really, his image is encoded in two ways. One is as the concrete image on the TV set, one is as the blur of radio waves permeating the living room. And if the universe is a hologram of some sense, in some way, it suggests that there may be two very drastically different levels to reality, that the concrete reality we see, you know, when we look at these chairs and at you know, the trees and the clouds and everything like that,
Our bodies.
are just one way that reality manifests, and that at some deep level, there's a level of reality where everything dissolves into an ocean of energy that is holographically interconnected, where every portion of the universe is contained in every tiny area of the universe.
From this perspective, reality is layered. Each level of perception connects to deeper levels, and all of them converge into a unified field where the division between mind and matter disappears. Within such a framework, death is not an ending, but a transition, a movement into another layer, similar to shifting frequencies. This wasn't presented as vague speculation. It was a coherent framework. Matter depends on consciousness, not the other way around. For ordinary readers, this was a shocking reversal of common sense. For certain institutions, it overlapped with secret research into altered states and perception.
If you take two subatomic particles like electrons, in certain instances, when you do something to one, it will always affect the other, no matter how far apart they are. It's kind of like stories that you've heard of identical twins where when one is hurt, the other feels the pain. And the problem is that we can find no process known to physics that explains how these could be sending a signal back and forth. In fact,
Because it would have to be faster than the speed of light.
instantaneous. It would have to be an instantaneous signal, and Einstein's theory of relativity said you can't have instantaneous signals because it would mean that you could violate the time barrier and conceivably call your grandfather and tell him not to marry your grandmother. And most
What an asshole.
Yeah.
What would you call your grandma? What the fuck? That's how
'Cause then he wouldn't get
scientific mind thing is like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna prevent my birth. First thing. It's like, don't you want to go out and see some stuff first, then prevent it from happening? It's like,
Yes.
leave your grandfather out of it,
Yeah.
douchebag. Anyway, because every lane, every practice, if it's religion, if it's science, if it's parapsychology, whatever, it always point out a deeper layer of connection.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just pointing out that, this field kind of exists, and we are on top of it. We are consciousness that form things with our consciousness. It's not the other way around.
Exactly. I do accept that as reality, but it still causes a little short-circuiting in my brain part. The heart part feels okay about it, but head part goes, oh no, you mean I made all this? Oh dear, I can do better. Or I can't.
No, it's good to know that don't take shit too serious. We don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is this? Because I'm watching this TV show called Silo on Apple TV.
Okay.
And it's like a very good analogy of our world. how the society works, how the governments manipulate us or like control us. I'm not necessarily in a bad way, just like not necessarily with a bad intention, you know. But it shows there are layers of perception, and when you crack one, you think like, oh, I figured it out, and then you go a little further, and that thing that you think you figure out cracks too, and like, no, it's like every time you think like you figure things out, it breaks down, and there's a new thing to solve, or there's a new mystery to understand. And I don't think the point is to crack it out. It's opposite. Instead of like going out, you have to look inward, go within. And if you figure out the source, then you can crack this shit open, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. But like, I'm curious. I'm a seeker. I want to know the truth. I want to know like how shit works. Because I don't buy it. I was like, yeah, okay, evolution, this and that. And here we are sitting behind this table with a computer that we cannot explain how it works. Asking questions. But yeah, it's fun. I don't think...
It's very fun.
Yeah. I think the shittiest life that one can possibly have is still worth living.
Yes.
Because there are folks that live in the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So...
Mind you, we can never know what other people get passion out of. But for you and I, no, not so good.
No. But I think it's good to be curious and to ask questions, not take everything right away. So, oh yeah, the Prime Minister says it, so they don't know. It's like, okay, but what if they do know? Would they tell you? Probably not, right? Just have like just give some possibility to like, okay, no, maybe it's not like exactly like they say it. And you can find good reason for them not telling you.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
because they're not allowed. Maybe it causes a mass panic. They don't think we're ready, whatever. And all with good intention and all good and dandy. But if you just take whatever you hear and like establish it as a truth, then you're gonna be played. You're gonna be, how do you say it?
Yeah. A questioning.
You turn to an
mind,
NPC. Don't be an NPC. Be an RPG. Play a part in this game. And sometimes critical thinking turn you to an asshole. You don't want to be. You don't want to sound like an asshole, but be reasonable and have critical thinking.
Bit of balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a balance.
Yeah. I think that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, all right. Let me just check here, see how... Yeah, I think we're good.
We're good.
Do you want to have something to finish off?
I think what you just said is a very good finishing thing. I sort of take back what I said a little bit about understanding that we create what our world. I know damn well that we do. And one thing that I have experienced where I see a change in the world I've created is if I come across some bad habit or fear, work through it. Okay, I think I'm the same person, but I'm not, because the world changes around me. Every time, you know, it looks the same, but it isn't. You know, and it's because I am you can say I'm either perceiving it differently or I'm creating it differently. You know, I do know there's much truth in that. The full depth of it, we're just scratching the surface of it, but I do believe that.
One of the problems is people in the position of power think in a very controlling way, and they want to control human emotions and human reactions. And that's that's a concept that I see in all the societies, not even Western countries.
Yes.
Everywhere in the world. The government has that side to them that they want to shut things down and keep things in like a very, like a narrow window. Like, okay, these are the things. Just get along with it. Don't ask questions. Why are you getting crazy? Relax. This is life. No. These are Russian, maybe. I don't know. it's like, I don't know what it is. You shouldn't care, and you shouldn't be worried. You know what I mean? They just want to shut things down and keep it, because they think like that's the only way to rule over people, and they like give so little credit to people, like how intellectual and understanding and the capacity that people have. They think like they're like bunch of sheeps, like they're gonna fight and they're gonna kill each other right away, you know. Well, in some cases it might be true, but what I'm thinking, like, that's the perspective that your government has about you.
Then they're more gonna prove them wrong, Marnie. Hey, that's the best revenge, I think.
Yeah.
Trust your inner being, trust your inner feelings, act on them.
Yes.
And screw the rest. Just do it.
Fight the power.
Just be it. Be yourself.
That was nice.
Thank you, monsieur.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
See you next time.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what we talk about here, comment. Let us know what you think about these drones. What do you think? Is it Russian? Chinese? Let us know. And subscribe. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, Marnie.